orientation mark. Yo, what's good, you legends? Half empty, what's good? How are you, bro? I'm really baked tonight, and I'm just chilling. I'm just sitting back. Felt like having a bit of a live stream sitting here chatting with you guys. Not really up to much. It's like two. It's like 2:30 here, a.m. Doing well. How are you doing tonight? I am absolutely. I'm pretty good actually. I'm just chilling. Not really doing much. I'm really baked though. We're just sitting here. We got some nice chill vibes. Holy crap. We got some nice chill vibes going. I don't know if you can hear the music. I've got some music going in the background as well. All non-copywritten. You had a good day. Yeah, hell yeah, I did. Actually, what did I do today? Um, I woke up at 9 o'clock. I woke up at like 9 a.m. And then I was sitting there, chilling, and yeah, I got my mate up at 9 a.m. to wait for his medical to arrive, and then not really much. I didn't really have a really good sleep last night, so I I had a bit of a nap today, and yeah, well, we're just sitting here with all yous. Felt like, having a bit of a chit chat. I don't really like, you know, being out. Are you unemployed? No, actually, I'm not. I do have a job. May not be a very good one, but I do have a job. If I was unemployed, mate, I don't even know what I'd do. I have rent to pay and stuff. Why do you ask? Random, how you doing? I just don't have any work, I think, for the next like 4 days. So I can sit up as long as I want. Make sure you drop a like, everyone. Caitlin Ferguson, how are you? Hope you're doing well. We're just How's the weather your way? It's actually pretty good actually. It was raining a little bit today, but ever since it's calmed down a lot. Let me try and get this right. Is it Harry? AJ Harry? Harry. I'm gonna say Harry. How are you, brother? Hope everyone's well. This is usually an adventure channel. I do usually go out and adventure at night time, but at the moment can't really be bothered. So and yeah, at the moment just nice chill at home. I had some Cuban coffee this morning, pretty good stuff. Cuban coffee. Hmm, interesting. Sounds really nice though. Is it like is it I wouldn't say weak coffee, but like is it coffee that tastes a lot more like water? Or is it coffee that like tastes rich? There we go. That's a better way to put it. Sounds really nice though. Oh, it's coming up to the Easter weekend. Does anyone here watch NRL? If so, what team? Or actually, any sports. Let's do that. Let's go any sports. For me, I'm a big football, um, tennis, sometimes. Not a like massive tennis fan, but sometimes I'll watch tennis. More of a football fan. And depending on how people see football, it's either soccer, which I'm referring to like a to NRL, or for some people gridiron, or what's the other one? Um, oh my god, NFL. There we go. Make sure you're dropping a like as well. Hitting the sub if you're new. American football, rugby, or soccer. Yeah, bloody oath. American football. Is that like, is that NFL? National Football League? Or AFL? No, because that's Australian Football League. I don't know. Rugby is like, I think rugby's a New Zealand one. Yeah, there we go. NFL. I do like soccer, but soccer's a pretty good sport to play. I do play a bit of soccer myself. I'm also um scooter rider, skateboard rider, BMX rider. My kids loved soccer or football, depending on what you call it. Yeah, soccer. See, for me, soccer. It always made them happy. Hell yeah, that's the way. Soccer's always great. A lot of countries that like kind of, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say can't afford it, but a lot of lower economic countries um, play soccer just to keep themselves entertained. And you know, soccer's great, but it's a great sport, especially to keep yourself out of trouble. Thanks to everyone who's sticking around. As I said, we're just chilling, smoking, smoking along, and chilling out because we got some nice music going. Again, don't know if you can hear it, but it's going there in the background. Yeah, and usually there are some really good players that come from those areas. Yeah, exactly. A lot of good players come from low economic countries, man. Like, and that's again because they have nothing. Like, it's not they have nothing, but they it's a better sport for them. You know, like uh, a lot of people like to pursue the soccer country, the soccer sport, which I did try to as a kid. Couldn't pursue the soccer, but I tried to pursue football, which did work for a little bit. Um, but yeah, now I've got too many injuries for soccer or football, so the one I just mainly stick to now is scooter riding or skateboarding or BMX riding. It's just nice people finding things to help make them happy. Exactly, exactly. It doesn't take much. Like if you're if you're one of them people that it doesn't take much to make happy, that's great. Like it could be the smallest little thing and it could make you happy. Which for me, even giving people who, sleep on the streets and stuff money, that makes me happy. Just knowing that then they can go and get something to eat or something. But yeah, it is nice. People finding things to make them happy. Like I like caring for my friends and making sure everyone else is okay before I am. Not good for your mental health, but for me, it is. Um, I do like to make sure everyone else is, happy before I am. Very makes me happy. What's things that make everyone else here happy? Let's ask that question. What makes you guys happy? It could be the smallest little thing. Um, it could be finding, you know, could be going for a walk. Whatever makes you happy is, you know, key to life. What's happening here? Oh, there we go. So yeah, what makes you guys happy? Might even, you know, might even be puppies. Could be cats. Going for a walk. Could be sitting at home. Could be sitting with your family. Could be anything. I feel like I used to know, but those things have faded and I'm looking for something new. Interesting. Interesting. That was the same kind of with me. I've kind of faded everything else off. I'm kind of looking for something else new to do. Like right now, I'm not really. I have a job, and I do scooter riding and BMXing and skateboarding. But I'm trying to find something um, a bit more better for me to get out and about and do stuff. Like at the moment, I've got YouTube. Like I can get out and go for walks and take you guys with me. I know it's been a couple days. What was that? Do you like cats half empty or like animals? I know like a lot of people like animals. Like for instance, I have a German Shepherd. He's a beautiful boy. Used to work on cars, fix things, go to the movies. Fuck yeah. Hold up, I just got a massive sharp pain in my rib. Ooh. I used to fix cars. My my actual I know it's like a bit late into the future because like everything's going electric. But I want to be a heavy diesel mechanic, so like the trucks that work on the mines and stuff. I built a whole panel van with my uncle, um, from practically chassis right up to what it is now. If I had a photo, I'd be able to pull it up on the live stream. Fix things and go to the movies. What type of movies do you like half empty? Yeah, my German Shepherd is silly. German Shepherds are duffers, man. My German Shepherd goes nuts. He's a silly boy, but he's also very sleepy a lot of the time. But that's because we run him and we take him for a lot of walks and we play with him around the house and stuff like that. We have a 5-story, like not 5-story, but 5 levels in our house. So it's like not 5 stories. It's just 5 levels. It's like a townhouse, and he runs up and down the stairs, so he gets all the exercise he needs. And us taking him on runs and walks and stuff, he loves it. Gotten to the point where we can just take him off lead and we can run down the path with him. She used to jump on the trampoline. Man, that'd be sick. I'd be able to teach my dog to do flips and everything if I had a trampoline. He already nearly does flips when he jumps as it is. My dog likes to he likes to jump and then punch you in the stomach, or you know, he'll jump and try and bite your face, but at the same time, he's not a bad dog. He's like, it's just because he's really like young. He's only 7 months old, 8 months old. But yeah, he's a beautiful boy. I'd show him, but I have my door closed and he's downstairs. Pretty sure I've shown him in a past live stream, but I'll show him again more in the future as we. I've just got to get a new SIM card so we can go out and do live streams and I can take the dog with us and stuff. I'd love to take Bear on walks on the live stream. That'd be pretty cool. Show you guys the types of stuff that he does on the types of places we go where we take him and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Might roll this for another like 20 minutes, half an hour, depending on how long is it good to stick around for. She will play fight with me, not to hurt, but just play. She won't do it with anyone else. Yeah, it's the same. Like, the weird part is because there's 4 males living in my house. There's me, my brother, my actual 2 brothers, and um, myself. And then you've got my puppy as well. He sorry. Um he play fights with me and my 2 brothers, but he won't play fight with my partner. And my partner's the one that actually went and picked him up. And we think it's because we're not the ones that went to pick him up. So he's he's like, all right, sweet, I can play fight and actually get rough with you guys. Whereas when he goes to my partner, he doesn't like to get really rough, and he likes to just cuddle up and snuggle with him. By the way, half empty. Welcome to the Burns moderating team. Now you can time anyone out that's been deal brains. Anyone who decides to be a dick in my chat, you can time them out. You can go to other people's channels and stuff. Yeah, my wife and daughter try to, but she says nope, only with dad. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. Doesn't want to play. Doesn't want to do the play fighting with anyone else, but dad. But it's completely different with my puppy. He doesn't want to do play fighting with dad, but he wants to play fight with everyone else. He loves play fighting with everyone else. It's all good, bro. You stick around here a lot when you can. I know you're only around here mod or not. I know you're only around here to chill and chat, so you're just as chill as I am. but I guarantee get on the bad side. Yeah, I enjoy chatting. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're just here to chat and chill. Yeah, exactly like the title of the stream says. I like making new friends, especially like I'm into like meeting new people, especially from different countries. Um, like I have friends from America, from New Zealand, from um, even have a friend from fucking Thailand, and that surprised the crap out of me. But yeah, I just enjoy making new friends, especially on here. Everyone on here is great. Oh, what do we got? Oh crap! It's nearly 3 a.m. here. What time have you got where you are? Half empty. I have talked with people from Ireland and Switzerland. Holy crap. Dude, that would be cool. That would be cool. My partner's like part Scottish, Irish, and part Kiwi as well, which is cool. I'm not very good at doing a New Zealand accent, but I'm slowly picking it up, learning the New Zealand slang. My favourite thing at the moment is there's a pie shop here in Sydney um, that sells New Zealand pies. So pies that are like a recipe that's from New Zealand that's made here in um, Australia and like here in Sydney, and it is fucking great. The people went to Italy from Switzerland. They drove their car onto the train and it took them the coolest thing I've seen. Bro, that would be cool. I've never seen a car drive onto a train. That would be sick. Car would that be like onto a freight train or would that just be like a normal um like a normal train, but like passenger train, but with like a car carriage right at the back? Pretty sure that's what it would be. It would be just a normal train. But that's pretty cool to see a car drive onto a train. That'd be mad. I'd love to catch that on video. They never got out of the car. What? So you can sit in your car on the train. That's that's just blown my mind. Literally. Wow. The one trip that I want to do, man, um is the trip from Sydney, I think it is, or somewhere here in New South Wales over to Western Australia, and it's called the Garn. It takes about 3 days, I think it said. It took like a normal train. You just drive on and wait till you're stopped. Yeah, you can see everything. Dude, I want to do that. That's mad. Sorry if I'm talking about a lot of things in the meantime of this, in between comments. soon as you get me talking, as soon as there's someone there, man, I'm often talking. But also I don't like having ADHD because like at the same time I can't like I can sit here and I can focus and I can speak, but I'm like looking around and stuff as well. We don't have anything like that here in America. Wait, so you guys don't have um like trains that take like a 3 day trip like across the country? Because say for instance, New South Wales is like here, and then it goes all the way across Australia, across the bottom of Australia to South Australia, and then there's one that goes from here straight across Australia. Because it takes about 3 days. It's a pretty cool trip, and the train's like 21 carriages long. We have passenger trains, but you have to rent a car once you hit your destination. Oh, yeah, fair call. You can't like, okay, yeah, that's the same with the gun. Like for instance, you can't. We don't have trains here that you can drive your car onto either. Um, we could, we just have passenger trains like the Garn that goes across Australia. That that's just a passenger 3 day train, and it's kind of like I don't like an express train. Like and I'm hoping to capture it at some point is the XPT, and I'm hoping to capture it at some point so we can so I can show you guys. But it's like a train with first class and everything else in it. Sorry if I'm like, oh my phone's over here. Well, no, it's because I'm loaded. Oh, so I'm in the wrong spot of the house. There we go. Now we should be a bit better. I think I think to go 2 states over, it's like 2 days faster to drive or fly. I think that's the same here. I think to drive from um, New South Wales to like South Australia or Western Australia, it's a lot easier to drive than um, catch a train. But at the same time, um, that train comes like every 6 days because it takes 3 days to get there and then 3 days back. And I'm pretty sure it stays there for an extra day. So altogether, it takes a whole week. And it's pretty insane. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same here. I'm pretty sure it's easier to drive, well, faster, should I say, to drive from New South Wales to the west. Got to just start doing a bit more of a daytime live stream or afternoon live stream, which actually we might end up doing tomorrow or the next day. Um, Definitely leading up to Anzac Day, we're going to do an Anzac Day live from here. I'm hoping at some point, like I know I'll be awake for dawn service, so if I can find out where there's a dawn service around here, I'll go to that 100%, and I'll take you guys along with me. Um, but we need to. I want to start doing a lot more. Australia is on my bucket list trips. Yeah, fucking oath, same, bro. I want to go to America, but as I've said to, I think in past live streams, a lot of like, there's only one thing that scares me back going to America, is I might not return. I do want to go to America and return. uh, what's the dawn service? It's where all the Anzacs, like, uh, it's commemorating, like all the Anzacs and stuff, but at like 4 5 a.m. So like at 4 o'clock 5 o'clock a.m. It's um sorry, I'm just trying to think. My brain's not commemorating with me. Cooperating, I meant. Um, it's like a, yeah, getting together at 4 to 5 a.m. to um respect our Anzacs and stuff like that. It's like I don't know if you guys have it. You would have like the minute silence and a ceremony and stuff for all the Anzacs and all the people that fought for us. Um, it's kind of the same thing, but early in the morning. I think we have. I think we get that here as well. Not returning. You get the fear of coming to Australia and not returning. I get that. I I I I, I get why a lot of people are scared to come to Australia, and it's because of Eshays and you know people like that. But honestly, it's really pretty place for me. Honestly, I'd rather, because I've lived here, I want to go to like America, or I've been to Fiji. Um, I want to go to America or Hawaii. That'll never happen. Joking, might happen in the future. Some countries, not really, just one country. Fair call. Fair call. Oh, Jesus Christ, being on 40 minutes. Mind you, that's not the longest, but we are gonna wrap this up soon. Not now. We're just. I have a friend from Fiji. Really? That's cool. I only went over there to visit and have a have a bit of a gaze around and see what it's like. Everyone made a big fuss about it like about 6 years ago, so went over there. Nice guy. He lives here now. Oh yeah, lives in America. Bloody oath. Moved all the way from Fiji. As I said, I've heard Fiji is a really nice place. I want to go. I want to go back there. Like I haven't been back there. I haven't been there for 6 years, so my brain's like not really remembering what it's like. But I want to go back there. Rip Billy Legend. So he moved from Fiji to America and still has a house in Fiji. Holy shit. That's pretty good, man. That is pretty good. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Just turning my fan on. Might be a bit loud for a couple seconds. Just trying to get all this smoke out of my room. There we go. Have I missed anyone? Just in case anyone's popped through. Nope. I've said hello to everyone up there. Alright, sweet. Heck, my fear of Australia is not wanting to come back. You're scared that Australia is too pretty, that you might want to stay here. Especially Sydney, man. I found people say that, like, yes, it's a high crime area, but honestly, it's pretty good. Like, especially if you're more towards the city. If you live, like, especially in the city, is um, there's a lot to do every day. There's, you know, you got the harbour bridge, everything else. Yeah, we would probably want to stay. That's a fair call. That's a fair call. To any other legends watching, make sure you just hit that like and sub if you're new. I love you all. I'm just here to chat. I'm Burns, 22, and yeah, I'm a pretty awesome person. Unless you get on my bad side, but I'm mostly a chill person. I don't usually go off at anyone. I'm not violent. Here's another question. Might be a bit. Um, you don't have to go into detail or anything. Um, how many broken bones? For instance, I have three. I have my shoulder, elbow, and knee, which isn't good. And I also have a crack in. I have a crack in the lower part of my back. Um, yeah, I'm chill, but poke the bear. Oh yeah, I can guarantee half empty. Everyone has that good side until you poke the bear. Oh, oh, 45 minutes. We've been rolling for. Should probably start thinking about bed if I want to get up early tomorrow. Eh? It does take a lot though. Yes, that's the same with me, but depending on what subject you go down, say for instance, anything to do with my family or friends, nah. And I don't deal with violence against women. Broken bones, not any as of yet. I'd touch wood on that. Touch wood on that. Bad luck, definitely. That's me, man. I have very bad luck. Um, I'm not like how would I say it? I'd say adrenaline junkie. Like I'll go through extremes, like jump out of trees and stuff, but I'm not gonna live stream that type of stuff of me jumping out of trees just in case I do hurt myself. I don't want that on camera, especially on a live stream. But yes, definitely touch wood on that. Broken bones, not any. Man, I broke my shoulder from falling from like practically 2 stories, and I broke my elbow from jumping off a cupboard when I was 1, and I broke my knee playing football. So I have very bad luck. I've sprained my wrist, scooter riding. I've broken my toes. Well, I broke my big toe. Stitches a few times, mangle fingernails off. Ooh, ooh, fingernails off. Ooh, I've had stitches. Safe. I'm not going to show my feet, but say this is my foot. I had a cut here on my big toe, in between, and on the other toe, and I had to get 10 stitches. It was pretty bad. But I've never taken my fingernails off. I can imagine the pain on that. Just thinking about it makes me shiver. Oh, I could not imagine taking fingernails off. That would be like, for me, I don't cry during pain, but that would be something to cry during pain about. 100%. Oh, cut me heel off on glass and stitches in knuckles. Ooh, how bad was the cut on the foot? Was it like a big cut or was it just a small cut? I don't doubt it was a small cut. If it was glass, that would have been a big cut. And stitches in the knuckles. Like in your fist knuckles or like your feet knuckles? Because like that would have hurt if it was in the knuckles on your feet. I've dropped an angle grinder and it like skimmed my foot and like took 2 layers of skin off. But I've never had stitches in the knuckles. Ow! Dude, I have no knuckle here, and I have fuck all of a knuckle here, but I have never had stitches through my knuckles. Heel cut was about 2 inches long. Nah, nah, nah. That's a decent cut. Stuff that. Oh, that I also would have cried. Not cried. I probably would have screamed. But ow. Here, we'll chuck a bit. Well, actually, no, I can't do that. I just no fucking way. Why? Hard to walk for a bit. Um, a bit, man. I wouldn't have been walking for like a week at least, maybe 2 weeks. Like at the moment, like the other day, I walked outside and me and a neighbour were having a bit of a disagreement, and the door swung back on my heel, and so on the side of my heel, it like there's a big cut like down the side of my heel, so it did hurt, and I didn't walk for like a whole day, but yeah, it's healing over, which is good. But 2 inches long, man, and I bet you it was right in the bottom of the heel too. Wouldn't have been like if it was 2 inches long, man. Damn. Ooh. Oh. You got any plans today, half empty? I know it's going into daytime, or is mostly daytime. Yeah, it was right on the heel. No, no, no. Don't have to explain that any further, man. I could imagine that. You don't have to explain that one any further. Ooh. I, at one point, right down the side of my leg, well, that's my arm, but I'm picturing it as my leg. Right down the side of my leg, I had a big cut right from my kneecap right down to my ankle. And that was for coming off a motorbike. I was being a dickhead on the road. Don't do illegal stunts, man. It's bad for you, especially in the long run. That's also how I got the crack in my back. Is I was riding a motorbike, and me and my mates were doing wheelies and stuff down the street, and I did a wheelie and I went up, and I went straight back on my back, and the bike went straight on top of me, and it crushed the lower part of my back and fucking left a nice long crack in my back. So I haven't really brought it up, but not a lot of people here, so I'm trying to find the positive side of things since being diagnosed with MS. Is I'm sorry to hear that. Um, Half empty. Is MS multiple sclerosis? Is that is that correct? So I haven't really brought it up, but notice there's not a lot of people here. So I'm trying to find the positive side of things since being diagnosed with MS. That sucks, man. But I'm very sorry to hear that. Let's try and bring up the vibe a bit. I know during the daytime there's a lot of people that come through, and there's a lot of um, if I had done this stream a bit earlier tonight, there'd be a lot of people here typing and chatting along with you. Man, uh, it's hard not to be. You know what I mean? I'm a very kind-hearted person, but yeah, we'll sit here and we can chat. I'm cool with that. If you're um, not sure if anyone else is live at the moment, that's why I've kind of done this, just so people have a place to chill out if they want to come and chill out. Thought about Thought about talking about when I go live, but not sure I'm ready for that. Thought about talking about when I go live, but not sure I'm really for that. I'm ready for that. No, that's fair. It's a very nerve-wracking like on my first live stream, I um I got very nervous, like very nervous before I pressed the go live button. I had butterflies in my stomach and everything. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. Um, but you know, you guys in the chat really helped me um, find things to talk about. It's very hard, but once you get into it, like for instance, I've only been doing this for a couple of days, but jumping in and out, because like I have streams that I jump into where I jump up on the panel and I sit there with them and chat with them on panel. Um, but yeah, even pressing going live is a very nerve-wracking experience. Yo, yo, okay. I think my brother's about to go to bed. But yeah, um, yeah, it is a very nerve-wracking experience. But as I said, it is once you get the hang of it, you really get excited and stuff to go live. Like for instance, I I yeah, I got the same feeling, nervous. So I do try keeping it positive, ask people about their day. Yeah, exactly. That's what I like to try and do. I like to um, ask how people's days are going, which starts a conversation usually. Um, or I take a walk and um, show you guys like um, street art and what's going on around me and stuff, which is also another good thing to do. Um, but yeah, it's yeah. Trust me, even still to this day, I get nervous like sitting here because sometimes I don't know what to talk about. But then, you know, it ends up turning into a near on an hour live stream of me sitting here talking with people, which again, thank you, Half Empty, for sticking around. Bloody legend. I just want to show you this. This is what I'm sitting here watching. Just watching Homer bop his head back and forth with some very nice, chill, calming music behind it. Working today once this 8 is over, go to my next 5 hour, then live stream on my drive home. Hell yeah. What time do you what time do you finish work Half Empty, and I'll be in there. I'll be in there. I'll try and wake up beforehand to be in the live stream. I'll come support the channel. Simpsons chill. Yeah, man. Me and Homer, we have a very similar vibe. It's pretty cool. About 9.5 hours or 10 from now. Alright, so about 10 hours from now, correct? if I should be able to make that. That's not too hard for me. I got to get up early today anyway, so yeah, that should be good. Yep. No problem. Was I too low? Were you able to? Okay. All right, easy as. Have a good sleep, man. All right. So 10 hours from now would for me be 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Yeah, 1:30. I'll be up. I'll jump in and come support. Have a bit of a chat with you. I'm keen to that. It'll be 1:30 in the afternoon for me. Cool, thank you. No problem, man. I'm, as I said, I'm pretty easygoing. I like to support everyone's channel. Um, that's why you'll see me subscribe to a lot of people. I just like to support everyone and be 10:30 p.m. my time. Holy crap! You're like a whole 9 hours ahead of me, behind me. Yeah, behind me. Wait, so, wait, is it? It'd be Wednesday for you, isn't it? If so, then yes, you're 9 hours behind me. I've also been trying to figure out, I'm not sure how to do it, but I've been trying to figure out how to get this orientation lock off on my phone so I can turn my camera this way and not have it this way. Yeah, it's still Wednesday. Yeah, it's 9 hours behind. That's pretty cool. Oh, holy poo. Well, people, we have been rolling for about an hour and 5 minutes. And I'm not sure on horizontal. That's alright, bro. That's okay. I have um, a technical boyfriend. He'll help me out with it a bit. But thank you for tuning in, and thank you for sticking around, half MB. Much love, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for sticking around and chatting with me. I appreciate it. I don't know the vertical gets more pass through because people can swipe through. Yeah, that's a good point actually. That's a good point. I might keep it this way so it's like kind of in the shorts type side of it. You bet. See you later. Get some good rest. Shall indeed. Thanks, half empty. Have a good one, peoples. Peace.